She keeps hiding me picks. I can still make a noise with it without a pick, you know.
Get a picking move on.
Are we ready? We're gonna have some fun and we're gonna have some groovy food. We might have creamy crackling if we're in the mood. We never get too fancy, it'll always be quite cheap. So we'll take you on a road trip in the wife's blue soft top Jeep. Today we're doing bakery, so it's afternoon cream delight. It's shaky, flaky, cakey, as sweet as Betty White. I'm salivating feverishly. So take it down real low and come and join the Bolshevik with me, the Brit to go. Right, today we are going to a Cuban bakery called Moreno Bakery. Let me get my mic sorted. Now, this one is in Brandon, Florida. It's been around since 2008 and the owner, Jose Moreno, grew up around baking in Cuba and brought it over with him as he grew up. So he's baking from being a young kid. And he has stuck to the traditional ways and recipes of Cuban baking and made a real success. And I have heard some incredible stories and recommendations about this place. So we said, you know what, we have got to go find out what it's all about. So I'm really excited. Sound a bit feverish. So let's get in the wife's Jeep and let's go and get some grub. Oh, stay ahead! Oh, wrong way! Ah.
Había una niña bonita, todos quieren estar con ella. Cada vez que la veo, siento que todo siente, todos quieren estar con ella. Bonita, 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 bonita.
Look at this place. Wow.
Which is your favourite, mate?
Yeah, this cabinet. So you order all these separately. And they've got cannolis. Oh my god, they've got some unbelievable stuff. Get some film stuff. We have got cream horns. It's like Christmas Day. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to get. One of them, 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 two of those, one of those, and three of those. Good job on Slimming World. Did we exercise this morning? So I'll tell you what I'm not going to get. I'm going to get a cream horn. That one. Do you know why I'm not getting that one? It's got coconut in it. Coconut. Mick don't do coconut. Yeah, we're ready, yeah. I'm going to get a custard, one of these flans and a cream horn that doesn't have coconut. So one of these and a cream horn. No, the bigger one. Don't do small ones. That'll be about 3 points on the Richter scale. Yeah, that's perfect. Who ate all the pies? I'm good, thanks.
Anything else?
That's it, thank you. So we've got to wait for the who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies? Who ate all the pies? So we're waiting for a Cuban to be made and pressed and a meat pie. Got it. The meat pies are a hot commodity. Well, as are they. All right, we are at Moreno Bakery in Brandon, Florida. It is bedlam in there. It is absolutely crazy. It is obviously an extremely popular place. So I ordered a meat pie, a Cuban sandwich, and some of the special stuff I'll tell you about in a minute. But the meat pies are such a hot commodity. She said, we're baking them, they won't be ready just yet, but I'm sure you'll wait. So I thought, well, that sounds good. So I waited. I'm not kidding, there's like 20 people waiting. A guy came out of the kitchen and shouted in there, the meat pies are ready, everyone. It was like a swarm of wasps. Everybody going, meat pie, meat pie, meat pie, meat pie. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the meat pie cool a bit, because if that's just come out the oven, it's going to destroy me. But before we get onto this, quick shout out here. One of our wonderful viewers has sent me this mug. Look at that. How cool is that? Sent me this mug. That is a Brit, and it's a to-go mug, so it's a Brit to go.
What's in there?
Whiskey. He's got a kick as well. Just water. It is lunchtime after all. All right. What we've got is, we have a Cuban, which I'm going to open. We have a meat pie, which I can feel the heat rising off of this already. Before I even open it, the meat pie in there. We have a bit of a traditional egg custard. Take your time, you're all right. Okay, good. So, a custard tart. They call it a flan, but it looks like a custard tart, and the description was just like an egg custard tart. And I also have the horn. The cream horn, obviously. You look at me like that, what did you think I meant? And finally, you can see that we've upgraded. We don't have none of that paper flapping about anymore. We wrapped the flappy paper in plastic and stuck it to the table with Velcro. No expense spared. Stay classy, Tampa. The one disappointment I have looking at this is I don't see any, don't mention the beans. I mentioned it once, but I think I got away with it. Right, let's make a start. Okay, let's make a start with the Cuban. Now, Cuban has quickly become one of my most favoritist sandwiches of all time. So much to the point where we've started making them at home. We even bought a press that I usually use for my trousers and my shirts, but we started using it for Cubans as well. So, let's have a look at this. Now look at that. Get a close in on that. That looks absolutely delicious. So it's on Cuban bread. So this should have some beef in there, some pork, possibly 2 different types of pork, some mayonnaise, mustard, a little bit of salad. People often put pulled pork in here, which even you can't go far wrong with pulled pork, can you? So, what do you think I should do with this? Shall I just put it to one side, or do I think I should actually take a bite? Let me think about it for a second. Oh, man. That's almost as good as mine. It's got cucumber in there as well. Cucumber. Only one. Private joke, ladies and gentlemen. Private joke. I'm not kidding. This place is so popular. People.
Popular is it?
This place is so popular. I feel like I've got a whole new fan base of people saying shift. And these guys. Okay. Let's have another bite of this. That is just the right amount of everything.
How much is the Cuban?
So the Cuban sandwich, a 9-inch Cuban sandwich, 9-inch. What are you laughing at? A 9-inch Cuban sandwich was this much. How about that? Let's try the big pie. There we go. Oh, that is hot, 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 hot.
Oh my, it's like a Greg's mix.
It's like a Greg's. I tell you what, this pie is so good. It is so good.
How good is this pie?
You say it 3 times. This pie is so good. I can feel it making me smile. So it said on the menu, it said meat pies. So you think, okay, they've got chicken, they've got steak, they've got chicken and mushroom, chicken and leek. Although why anybody will put chicken and leek together, I don't know. Leek only goes in one place, and that's a bin. So I thought there'd be different types. I said, what sort of mince pies do you do? She said, mince beef, ground mince, and that was it. So it's just one kind, but I think it's a beef and onion. Let's give it a go. Oh, the pastry is so flaky. This is just a pastry. The pastry is so flaky. The pastry is so flaky.
How flaky is the pastry?
The pastry is so flaky. It just said, I don't want to be with you anymore.
They're getting worse.
Well, I tell you what, it's really sweet.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, sweet?
It's a good thing, whenever you've only got the pastry. On the next one, I should have some meat combined with it, so it'll be interesting to see if the sweet plays off with the savoury. So let's try that. Let's try the sweetness of the flaky pastry with the
What's on the door?
Oh God, that really. Oh, do you want a
look,
bit?
they've got- It's coming. It's there. It's on there. It's on the YouTube side.
Oh, it can stay there. It's subscribing. So if you enjoyed the video, be like the wasp and get on our YouTube. Be like the wasp, get them on. Come and have a taste of this pie.
There's wasps around. It's on the leg now.
I don't like the way you said wasps, plural. Cup of tea, dear. So the pie, you already know how much the Cuban was. The pie was... That's not bad, is it? That's not bad at all. Oh, we're happy paying that. All right. We've tasted the Cuban. We know that that is bang on. Yes. The pie. That is... So that was superb. That's even better. Got to try this. Let's see if this really is what I would class as an egg custard tart. A bit of paper wafted on my elbow. I thought it was a bloody wasp. Tickled my elbow like that.
Gone.
Oh shoot! Get on you. I don't know where it is, but it's not. It'll find out. Right, let's give this a go. Right. So what does this look? Oh. So I think this has got liquor in it, because this is more like a
Creme brulee. It looks a bit creme brulee-ish.
It is completely 100% creme brulee.
Is
It really is. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Look at that. That's brandy. That is, no, hold on, rum. That's rum. That's rum.
Is it?
No. Every time. Every time. I'm here all week. Try the egg custard. So this delicious, I'm going to keep checking now for wasps. The rum-based, not really rum-based, but it would have been fun, wouldn't it? The rum-based creme brulee egg custard, believe it or not, that size, which is like a full snack size for me, is, I'd pay twice that for this. It's that good. So this size, they did a small one. You're alright. They did a small one. But this one, look at this one. That's like 24 inches. You know, you can walk by, you're alright.
Okay,
We're filming.
you're
You're just on camera. You have to pay us royalties, by the way.
Oh, no.
24 inch. I've never slurped an egg custard before, but that's slurping.
All made in
That
house.
is, that,
All
yes,
made in
all fresh made in there. Right, so we've done the Cuban. Beautiful. We've done the pie. Bye. We've done the egg custard soaked in rum. Let's give this baby a go. I can feel the horn coming on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. I'm going to try my best not to begin a mess with this, but it's one of those where I really don't care. All right, so let's get a bit of the fresh cream first. Okay. That's very sweet, and it doesn't taste, it's not squirted cream either. That is very nice.
I got a Cuban sandwich and 2 cream horns.
Oh, you got the same as me. Look at that.
Yeah, I love it.
First time, but we didn't even hear about this place till 20 minutes ago.
Oh, really?
First time we came across it by accident, and it is fantastic.
It is. It's
really
great.
It's really good.
I've been coming here for years.
Really? I'll tell you a funny story. We're talking about rum. I was once working with a guy, and we went through a famous coffee place drive-through. He sounded a bit chesty, didn't he? Like that. Went through a coffee drive-through place, and I said, I'll have a large coffee, no room. You know, like no room for cream. And the guy that was with me said, did you just say no rum? And I said, yeah. And he said, why did you ask for no rum? I said, because I didn't want any rum in my coffee. And he said, do they normally put rum in coffee? And I said, no. And he said, why did you ask for it then? I said, because I didn't want any. True story. I've got another one. If you think that one's funny. Oh, here. He's after a bit of cream on. So, we went into a restaurant yesterday just for a coffee. It was a takeaway place. And I said, I'll have a coffee without cream. And the guy says, we don't have any cream. And I said, oh, I'll have it without milk instead then. I'm here all week. Try the pie. The wasps after you. I'm all right with that. So, we know how much everything was. The cream horn. Are you ready to know how much that? Cream horn's like that. Look at that. It's like 18 inch, that cream horn. The cream horn is... How about that? She's running off with my camera. Come back. Come back. Mm.
Mm-mm.
Do you like that?
A lot of meat.
Mm.
Not too spicy.
Mm.
The bread is crispy and beautiful.
Really
What
is.
would you give it out of 10?
The Cuban for me, I think that's a 10. I think that's
10 out of 10.
definitely.
Good.
Yep.
My time.
Bye.
My turn to try the pie. It's sweet. The flaky pastry is beautiful.
Yeah, it's savoury on every angle.
It's too sweet for me.
Is it really?
For my taste. The
Wait until you
pastry
taste
is
that.
Beautiful. But I think that is too sweet for my taste. But If you like a sweet pie,
Too sweet.
it's beautiful. And for the sweet pie, I would give it a 9 out of 10. For me, that ranks about an 8 out of 10.
I give that a 9.
Yeah.
Overall, I think it's a
just
9.
a sweet thing.
I like the way the sweetness balances off against the savoury, mixes in with the rum. Go ahead, you're right. Mixes in with the rum and concrete, and produces a beautiful bedroom for 4. Yeah, so you think that's really good, the flaky. Do you know how flaky that is? It went, I can't stand this anymore.
It's terrible.
Really? I'm here all week.
You hold it to where you can see it. You get it.
I'm going to try it. Oh,
Isn't that good? Get some of that rum from the bottom.
that scores a 9 out of 10 for me.
That,
Yeah.
I agree. I think I'd, as an egg custard, it gets a 6 because it's not an egg custard.
I agree.
But the dessert that it actually is, a creme brulee type thing, I give it a 9, bordering 9.5, maybe a 9.362. If we're being picky.
Time to get the horn.
Just spilling the horn everywhere.
Oh my god.
That's good, isn't it? That is light, isn't it? It's very
That is
flaky.
Beautiful. That is gorgeous.
So what do you give that out of 10?
I would give that 9.5 out of 10.
You give it 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
So I give that 8.5. Do you know why? Do you know what, for me, that would help? A little bit of jam on the inside.
That's why it loses 0.5
Yeah,
for me.
yeah. It loses 1.5 for me because it was only 18 inches. And it needs jam around the inside.
Oh no, Moreno's is phenomenal.
It's really
We've
good.
only just
It is
discovered
really
We've only
good.
just discovered it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've used Moreno's for years.
Really?
Moreno's, I'm Jewish, and Moreno's has a cookie in there called Hamantaschen.
Hamantaschen.
Hamantaschen, and Hamantaschen is made for Purim, which is a Jewish holiday,
Oh yeah.
and we only make it one time a year, and they carry it year round.
I was going to say, did they make it all year long?
Year round.
So if you've enjoyed this video, or even if you haven't enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that good stuff, and let us know in the comments where else you would like us to go and try out in the next review, or in any up and coming reviews. What restaurants and what takeaways have you got that are good that you'd say, hey, go try that and let us know what you think. We've got quite a few in the bag, different places to try, but it's always good to get those comments in, let us know where you want us to go. So all that's left is, let's go get in the wife's Jeep and let's head on home. I need to get some of this rum before I pack this up. Can I do that?
Gonna do that. Yeah.
So you always get those?
On me.
Hey, sure, thank you.
Ah,
I appreciate that. Let's,
I'll share with
you try a little bit of
No,
that.
You can have that.
Okay.
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a rating.
You have the small half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's giving you the small. That's small.
That's right.